Well, overslept a bit by about 20 minutes. How is everybody? Let's get our first giveaway going. Welcome to the It's Not What You Think Raid Train kickoff show. The first giveaway is this vintage red spool with the little pumpkin pick. Perfect to keep together, break apart, Christmas and fall. So that is your first giveaway. So let's talk a little bit about what this show actually is. Hey, Deadly. So we are doing a train today all about things being used as something other than their original purpose. So, for example, you have framed children's book coloring pages, you have decoupage plates that are decoupaged with napkins, you have um, bed springs used as a variety of things. And so we wanted to show you how to repurpose and upcycle these items. And some people are selling the item already upcycled with the upcycled pieces, like I am, as you can see here. And some people are selling the item and then they're going to show you live how they would repurpose it. So it's kind of a fun, open for interpretation, but it's all about reusing pieces for a little bit of a different purpose. I wanted to make sure that we were showing people who maybe love the ready-made product when they see it, but can't get the vision themselves, like they would never think to do that. I wanted to provide a whole train of creative ideas to take your items and really display them and use them in other ways other than what you would think. So I just wanted to spend a few minutes going over what that actually was because I think it's a little vague if you just see the graphic. So we're gonna go through the lineup really quick. I apologize in advance. Hey, Willow. I apologize in advance to the sellers because I didn't have a chance to go through everyone's individual shop and pick out things that I really love. But I did glance this morning just at what people were doing. And let me tell you, they are bringing their best. So in 13 minutes, we are going to raid into Salvage Sweethearts. Salvage Sweethearts is a new friend of mine, but I know her and her husband have a really great following. They're wonderful people. She has got a lot of upcycled like primitives. There she is right there, Rachel. And I'm going to tag Willow, if you don't mind tagging who the person is. Thank you so much. So she has a lot of primitives that are upcycled all ready to go, and other ways to use those items. So I did go through today and she's got a lot of classic primitives and really amazing stuff. So stick around because in 12 minutes we are going to go raid her. Excuse me. Then Rachel at Salvage Sweethearts is going to go right into the Thrifty Roo. And the Thrifty Roo always has a little bit of a quirky vein in her shop. So she has a lot of good like things that are a little bit outside of the box that you wouldn't necessarily think of. And she has some elements that can be used in a variety of ways they're not already upcycled for you. So then Thrifty Roo is going to go into Red Brick Cottage Co. And she is, I know she's working today, so she's still working on loading her uh, auction tab a little bit, but she always brings very classic, amazing stuff. So she will have some product that is like phenomenally classic for you. And she will be rating into Thrifty Ginger 22. That's Kimmy. That is my bestie here on the app. She has so she's always got a little bit of a spooky vibe going on. So I know she's got some Halloween upcycles and some really cool stuff that can be used, especially now for fall and Halloween. So that's really exciting. So you'll definitely want to check her out. She is rating into Joan at Renewed with Style. Joan is another one that has a lot of different parts and pieces of things, and I'm sure she'll show you how to implement those and upcycle them, as well as some ready-made pieces. Everybody get in the first giveaway is for this vintage red wooden spool and a little pumpkin pick. So you're getting both of those. Joan is going to be, there she is right there, Joan at Renewed with Style. And then She's going to be rating into Couples Collectibles. Couples Collectibles is another new friend of mine. She has her items listed as is, and then she's going to show you live how to style them. So that's kind of exciting. You get to see a little bit of it's like a little bit of craft time if they're going to do it live for you, which is kind of nice. All right, who's going to get the first giveaway? Sorry for the wet hair, guys. I overslept by about 20 minutes. Allison, congratulations. That little giveaway is coming to you as a thank you for being here this morning. All right, we're going to run our second one. The second one is for a green one. Choo choo. So this is a really pretty vintage wooden spool, green. It's got a little stand, a little gold on it with the pumpkin pick. So that is the second giveaway. So get in there. All right, after Couples Collectibles is the Rusted Willow NWI. She's right there modding for me. She's got a lot of really classic primitives as well. I know she's got some stuff in there that has different ideas already in it. I know she's going to show how to style certain things different ways. So, and she's always so fun, definitely a crafty human, always has a lot of really wonderful vignettes and things. So make sure that you stick around for her. And then Willow is going to be rating into the Antique Rehomer. Ashley at the Antique Rehomer. And Ashley is always a classic antiques gal. She's got amazing art. She's got amazing true antiques. And she has brought that same flow into today's show. So you're going to be able to see how to display some really great antiques and classic pieces and really like moody art and things in a different way. And that is so fun for me because antiques and moody and that kind of thing is not really my vibe. That's like one of the things I can't connect it in my home. So I personally will be watching her to see how to do that in my own home. And so she's going to be rating into me, Vintage Vibe Treasures. I have my stuff almost all ready to go behind you. I have a lot of stuff that I made myself. I upcycled it myself, crafted a lot of things myself. But I also have some stuff that's just like classically upcycled and restyled pieces that you can take apart if you want and restyle different ways. And then I have stuff that comes together as a little bit of a set. So I tend to bring a lot of variety into my show, and that is not any different today. And then I am rating into Loot Lounge. Loot Lounge, another great classic thrifted vintage decor pieces. So she is going to have wonderful stuff. And then she is rating into the Paisley Pickers. And I know they're going to have wonderful items. They're very similar to me in their style. So I always really enjoy their show. And then the finale, the caboose of today is Bootstraps and Bougie. And you know that Miss Erica is like the vignette queen. So I'm sure she's going to have wonderful assemblages. There's Paisley Pickers right there. Wonderful vignettes. It's a perfect cap of caboose. And that is our lineup today, friends. So once again, this is the it's not what you think raid train. We're going to be raiding into Salvage Sweethearts in about 7 minutes, and it is all items that are rethunk and upcycled and repurposed, items that you see that maybe you wouldn't automatically go to, and we're showing you how to restyle them in a different way. So some people have ready-made upcycled vignettes and items ready to go that you can buy. There's also people who have put stuff together, but you can easily break them apart and restyle them other ways. And then there are people who are selling individual items just as seen, and then they're going to show you live how to repurpose them, how you can take a bed spring and use it for an ephemera holder or a ornament holder, or books as risers and framed artwork that isn't normally an art piece and that kind of stuff. And so it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a lot of creativity today. So make sure that you stay in all day if you're able. It's going to be so fun. And I've got a wonderful group of sellers here. This raid train has been rescheduled. It was originally supposed to be in July. So I'm glad it's finally here. And if you guys love it, let us know. We always, love to hear the feedback. And this giveaway has just under a minute. So get in there. So again, we're gonna raid into Salvage Sweethearts. Then we're gonna go to Thrifty Rue, Red Brick Cottage Co., Thrifty Ginger 22, Renewed with Style, Couples Collectibles, the Rusted Willow NWI, the Antique Rehomer, Vintage Vibe Treasures, Loot Lounge, the Paisley Pickers, and Bootstraps and Bougie. You can click on the link right here, like click on this Raid Train lineup here. It'll blow up everybody and you can see them all. They're not hyperlinked, but you can take a screenshot in case you get lost. A lot of the sellers are here today. If you guys are here, put your emojis up, put your times in so we know when you are. We can click on you and follow right away. You also can go to the search icon from the home screen and search It's Not What You Think Raid Train, and it will pull up all of the sellers today. This giveaway is pulling, so let's see who's going to win that. And then we'll do one more before we raid into Salvage Sweethearts. Big Man 2871, congratulations. You're getting a little freebie from me. Thank you so much for being here. All right, this is the last giveaway. It is a really beautiful silver and green millinery pick. It has never been used, and it's running now, but it is a really gorgeous piece. Millinery picks can go in wreaths and floral arrangements, obviously, but you can cut the stem off, you can glue it on a wreath, you can break it apart and use the pieces in different craft projects. If anybody has any other way to use this millinery pick, please feel free to throw it in the chat. There's lots of things you can do. I tried to pick items that were crafty for the giveaway because, of course, that's what we're here for today. A curtain tie back. Yes. A corsage. See, I love it. There's so many. This would be a beautiful corsage for a Christmas party. Oh man. Okay. We're going to let that run for about another minute. I'm going to pull and then we're going to actually raid Rachel early because I got through everything. I talk really fast. So everybody get in, invite your friends, get them all in here so we can go see Rachel with a great following. Hey, Vintage Leah. So this is your giveaway, this little millinery pick, silver and green. It's glittered and beautiful. So get in there and then we're going to go see her because we're going to get this thing started. Get ready for all of the crafty goodness. We've got an amazing lineup today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me in the kickoff. Let's see who's going to win this gorgeous piece. There's only 8 of you in there and 20 in the room. Get in here if you want this little beautiful pick. We're going to draw it. Good luck. Annette, congratulations. You're getting the gorgeous pick. Let's go see Rachel at Salvage Sweethearts. Stay on the train all day. Follow our hosts. Check out the lineup. Take a screenshot. All the things. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. I'll see you this afternoon. And let's get going. Let's go show her some love. Put roses in the chat when you get there. I'll see you guys later.